You know, I just realized Mike Tyson doesn't game on the PlayStation. He's an Xboxer. Hey everyone, how's it going? Hope you had a great week. I had a pretty good week. Actually, I got a lot more trophies than I thought. And if this is your first time watching one of these, what I like to do is I like to update everyone on the PlayStation trophies I earned throughout the week and what I'm playing on PlayStation. So if that sounds interesting to you, then feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Hopefully, you will be recommended these videos every week. I know YouTube notifications can be crazy, but let's get on with the update. First up, I was bouncing around between Outsiders when the boys wanted to play some co-op and Deus Ex Mankind Divided, but Outriders was the first game I played this week, so we will jump into that. Like I said, I've been playing it co-op with two viewers that you might recognize if you've watched some of these videos or if you're part of the monthly spreadsheet, Gutter Snipe and Sleepster. We've been having fun with it. We usually hit it about 4 or 5 hours here and there. It's been pretty fun. This game, I mean, I could see it getting old quick if you play it solo. But when we've been playing it co-op, the three of us, and it's been pretty fun. We've been joking around, we've been giving the game a hard time. Like they have these cutscenes where it shows the transition of your character going from one place to another, where they'll be opening. Usually, it's opening doors, or like climbing down a hill, or climbing up a hill, or jumping over something, or lifting up a log to go under it. And we're like, why is this necessary? And you might be thinking, probably because they're loading the game during these. No, the game waits to load till after these cutscenes. So we laugh about how totally necessary they are. And we give the game a hard time, but I've been having fun with it. I've been really enjoying it, and we might be playing some more here in about an hour or so. So I look forward to that, and look forward to playing it some more, and we'll see where we get with that. Next game is Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I've been playing this for the past, I want to say like 2 weeks now. It was I guess technically my first year of the RPG game for 2024. I've dubbed 2024 Year of the RPG because I plan to play a lot of RPGs. That Outrider game is like a looter shooter RPG, so it fits in. And it's pretty fun. I beat the two story DLCs to it. They were pretty good. I enjoyed the first one, System Rift, a little bit more than the second one, but they were both good. And then I tried out the online mode, which is called Breach Mode, and I wasn't too big on that. So I don't plan to be getting any more trophies in it. So I'm just pretty much done with it from now. But like I said, I enjoyed the game. I didn't get the platinum in it. I have no plans to go back and get the platinum in it. If anything, I might go back and get a couple more trophies, maybe years down the line. Maybe the trophy for not killing anybody or something like that. Maybe not setting off any alarms. It would be best if I did it now because I'm familiar with the game and I know where a lot of the shortcuts are, and I could probably speed through the game. I actually speed through the game in New Game Plus, but nah, I want to move on to a different game. But maybe years down the line I might get back to those, but probably not. But I did enjoy it, and I did enjoy the DLCs. Like I said, though, I'm not too big on the online mode, the breach mode, so I'm moving on. So that consider my first game for the year of the RPG complete. Then we'll talk about the trophy stats for it here in a second. Next up, I started a game called Undead Horde. I think it's like a quicker game. A lot of people say you can probably have platinum in about 15, 20 hours. And that's perfect because I'm waiting for the big day for Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth to get here, which that's my most hyped game. I'll talk more about that here in a minute. So yeah, I just need a little quick game to hold me over, but it's a pretty fun game. It's simplistic, but I found it strangely addictive. I couldn't stop playing it. So yeah, I look forward to going back to that. Alright, so when you look at my trophy stats down here, Deus Ex Mankind Divided was at 42% last week. I got it up to 72%. Funnily enough, the base game is 72% as well. And I actually got 100% in one of the DLCs, the first one, the System Rift. See? So, I was pretty happy about that. And then Undead Horde is at 13%. I just started it, so, it was at 0, if you want to say that, last week. And Outriders was at 6%, now it's at 36%, so we got it up at 30%. We don't own the DLCs, so I know the last DLC you have to buy, the World Slayer. I don't know if this New Horizon was a free DLC, so we might be able to get that. I'm not too sure, but we plan on just platinum it for now. We talked about maybe picking up the DLC down the line once it's like super cheap, but we have no plans on getting it anytime soon, I don't think. We'll have to beat the game and see how we feel first. Now, my trophy stats up here. My trophy level still at 556, no change from last week. My overall trophy is now at 14,379, which is an increase of 51 from last week. Like I said, I didn't think I got that many trophies this week. I actually had to look back and make sure it really was 51 trophies. I think the bulk of them came from Deus Ex and Outriders. Of course, Undead Horde only got 6, so. And then my platinum trophies is at 162, which is no change from last week. Same as what it was last week. My golds is at 1,135, which is also no change from last week. Same as what it was. My silvers is now at 2,675, which is an increase of 15 from last week. And my bronze is now at 10,407, which is an increase of 36 from last week. My games played is at 667, or 676, my bad, 676, which is an increase of 1 from last week, of course, that Undead Horde game. My completed games is at 161, which is the same as last week, no change there. My completion rating is now at 53.76%, which is actually an increase of 0.7%, so it's still going up for now. And I'm hoping I'll be able to platinum that Like a Dragon game. I'm hoping I'll be able to platinum Undead Horde, so still going up for now. But like I said, with this year's RPG, it might go down eventually. My under trophy is now 11,421. Can't talk today for some reason. Can't read numbers today, which is better. It's a decrease of 26 trophies. I guess you'd say better. And then my trophies per day is at now 2.57, which is actually an increase of 0.1. I'm surprised that my trophies per day went up, but it's because we've been earning a lot of trophies in Outriders, and I earned a lot of trophies in Deus Ex. I have a feeling when Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth gets here, they say that that's a pretty long game, so it probably will go back down to 2.56, but right now it's 2.57, which I'm surprised it went up at all, quite honestly. As we all know, RPGs take a while. And my world ranking is at 17,023, which is better by 17 spots from when I did this video last week. And my country rank of the USA is at 3,664, which is actually worse by 2 spots. My world rank went down, but my country rank went up. Go figure. Alright. So my plans for next week is to play more of that Undead Horde, play some more Outriders with the boys if they're down, you know. Of course, I'm only playing it co-op with them. It's the whole reason we got into it, was something for all three of us to play for fun. So I'm only playing it co-op with them. So if they're down to play some, then we'll play some of that. If not, then I'll play Undead Horde, and then if I get done with Undead Horde, I might go back to a game that I had already started previously, like Fallout 4, Skyrim, Dragon Age Inquisition, or that Vikings game, you know, so I might hit one of those until the big day, which like I talked about earlier, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I want to call it Yakuza because they used to be called Yakuza. That is my most hyped game since in a while. This is probably my most hyped I've been for a game since probably The Witcher 3. And the reason is, as I'm always hyped for these new Like a Dragon / Yakuza games. I always love them. They're one of my favorite newer game series in a long time. It's just, I don't know, this one feels different. This one feels special. I guess it's because they said that this one's like one of the largest projects they've done. One of the largest Like a Dragon games they've done. The previous largest one before this was Yakuza 5. And that one took quite a while because the story took quite a while, and then the side content that you could do, some of it was massive. Like they had one where you were on a mountain and you could hunt like this big legendary bear that took hours to finally get around to it. So some of that side content was crazy. I think I've done it twice, once on PS3 and once on the PS4 remaster. And both times I want to say it took me about 150 hours to do everything that game has to offer. So if it's even bigger than that, then I'm probably looking at like 200 hours. We'll see. I did play the last one, Yakuza Like a Dragon, aka Like a Dragon 7, aka Yakuza 7. I did play that one quite a bit on the PS4 version. That's because I overgrinded what I needed to do for the true Final Millennium Tower, which is the optional hard dungeon that you can do. I totally overgrinded for that. I didn't need to grind as much as I did. And then when I went and platinum again on the PS5 version, I think I got it done in about, I want to say like 70 or 80 hours. So I want to say on the PS4 version, it took me like 140 hours or something like that. But like I said, I grinded way too long. It didn't need to be that long. But yeah, I'm really excited for that to get here. I'm having it mailed to me. I pre-ordered it to have it mailed to me, so I'm hoping it gets here on the day of. I'm hoping it gets here on the 26th. So by this time next week, it might be hard for me to do this video because I'll have to break away from that game and make this video if it gets here on time. I'm hoping it gets here. It'd be nice if it gets there a day early, right? But that's only happened to me with one game, so I doubt that's going to happen. But hey, hopefully it at least gets here the day of so I can be playing it already by this time next week. Like I said, it'll be hard for me to pull myself away from that game to make this video next week, but I'll do it. Hopefully. Hopefully, because I know some of you guys really like this video every week, and I appreciate you tuning in every week. And I guess that does it for this week. I hope you all have a wonderful week. And of course, as always, thanks for watching. Well, what do we have here?